Hello, this is Monica, aka Bronin, aka Roller Girl Travels, up in the place. And today I have a guy, just met this guy not too long ago, amazing guy. His name is Reece, and he has multiple businesses here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I like to, speak with other entrepreneurs in the area of wherever I am. So right now I happen to be here in Pittsburgh, where I'm from. Boo, but but I'm here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with Reece. So Reece, tell me a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself, and then let me know what about your first business.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Reece, aka Reece. That's what everybody call me. I got a few businesses in Pittsburgh right now. One business that I have right now is a transport business called Rocket Ship Transporting. The other business I have is a cleaning business called Clean Planet. And right now I'm starting to, work my way into property management right now. And I'm also in school to get my CDL to expand my transport business. So my days are always full. Never really have a day off, which is cool with me because I'm learning new things from different people all the time. So right now I'm just, sucking it all in, you know what I mean? Absorbing everything, trying to be a sponge and keeping it moving, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
And to say he still has a 9 to 5. So
Yes.
he's running all of these businesses, plus he still have a 9 to 5. So
Yes.
whenever he's ready, and he could just be like, you know what, deuces to the 9 to 5er. So that I love to hear our people who's out there and not worried about just dealing with the 9 to 5, because nowadays you can't just have a 9 to 5.
Oh no.
9 to 5, you're not going to be able to survive when it comes to retirement.
Yes.
And the way the world is going right now,
Yeah.
they might have to have like 2 jobs after they retire.
Oh, yeah.
So Walmart is going to be full
Yes.
of, seniors trying to retire because they can't retire because they did that 40 years, 40 hours. And by the time they, retire, they only got 40% of their income. Everybody, I believe every single person should have either a side hustle or business that they want to grow. That hobby can turn into a business. Absolutely. If you treat it like a business. It could be a hobby at first, because I've had plenty hobbies. And some of them turned into businesses. Then I just didn't want to do them anymore. And then I scaled to larger businesses. So with the transportation business, how is that? Like, what that entails?
So, first off, I want to say that it's extremely important to have a 9 to 5 or a consistent hustle. Like you said, on top of that, I met a lot of people that have 9 to 5s and also run businesses. With a transport company, there are ups and downs because it's more seasonal. So it does help to have a 9 to 5. A lot of these hustles are seasonal. A lot of people don't really notice that or think about that. So that's definitely something to think about. The transport business is definitely doing well. Started off with just a pickup truck. Yeah, definitely started off with just a pickup truck. Then it turned into a partnership, you know what I mean, with somebody else who had a truck and a trailer as well. And then I ended up buying a larger trailer for my truck. So and then, so right now, just, holding on to what I got right now, still booking people, you know what I mean, on the weekends and stuff like that while working and taking care of my cleaning company. But there are a lot of different avenues that people don't know and people don't understand or realize in the trucking industry.
What is that?
So you don't have to have a truck to be in the trucking industry. You don't need a truck. You don't have to have none of that. In the trucking industry, there's a lot of different ways to make money. If you have an auto detailing business, you can get into the trucking business. You could clean out trailers. You can clean trailers. People are always looking for that service. If you have like a customization shop, that's big because there's a lot of different companies that need certain setups for their product or whatnot. If you have a fabrication shop, you can make certain things for trucks. I know, I put a winch on my truck. I didn't know how to do that, so obviously, I paid somebody to do that. You can also buy land. You can use that land to be like a passover, so to say. So you can get, a few acres or whatnot, sit on it, and then when you're ready, put some just pave it. That's it. Just
make a parking lot.
Just pave the lot. You can make a rest stop. You can make a drop off and connect center. Probably more so like a distribution center, somewhat. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can get into this industry. You can also be a dispatcher if you like computers. You know what I mean? You could dispatch.
My nephew
loads.
My nephew's a trucker. And he was like, I'm gonna hire you. I'm like, I'm not hireable, but I can't hurt nobody. I just cannot. Yeah. But if he needed my help to get started, and I had the time and I could do it anywhere, I would help him because he was saying he wanted to do something to that. Yeah. It's like what do you call it? Basically,
a broker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be a broker. Yeah. So being a broker is a grind. Okay, you gotta understand that. If you like that though, if you like that upbeat, you know what I mean. Like if you're a New York style type of person, never sleep. Like brokering is for you. Like you know what I mean. And then you gotta understand too. If you broker for a certain amount of time, then you can hire and train brokers. You get paid off of that. You know what I mean. You can get a percentage.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean. Everybody ain't. You know what I mean? That's why there's always going to be that need for it because everybody ain't. You know what I mean? So it's like it's an upbeat type of thing. You always on the computer. You always on the phone. So if you got time to like scroll through Facebook, you got time to look for loads for somebody else. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So it's like you can find loads and then the box truck game. The box truck game is serious. People are really making millions off of 26-foot box trucks, no CDL.
Since 2020.
Oh yeah, like you know what I mean. And there's a lot of dedicated routes that you can get. The dedicated routes is more so you wake up and turn that route into your 9 to 5. You got one truck that runs from here to there every day. You know what I mean? And then that truck can pay for another truck. Once you pay for another truck, then you can possibly get another dedicated line. Or you can use that truck to do random things to make, a roller coaster of money. You know what I mean? You never know what you can make off of a second truck. But as long as you got that dedicated truck, you got that guaranteed income that's coming in. You know what I mean? And trucking is big. You got to think everything comes off of a truck. It don't matter what it is.
And right now, thing is like slowed up. A lot of things because they're like, we can't find drivers.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are contracted.
Yeah.
The truckers.
I noticed that being in school, I noticed that. My instructor tell me all the time, like, there's people waiting for y'all to graduate right now. I'm like, yo, that's crazy because I'm doing this to expand my business, But if that's a 9 to 5 that I can take, you know what I mean, for a year, you know what I mean, learning more about the industry on somebody else's dime. While I'm getting paid,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's things that you could do in the trucking industry that's very lucrative.
I'm hearing.
Yeah,
I'm hearing. I know some of there's some people that used to be in a travel club that I'm in, and I see them. Yeah. With doing these things. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have to have a box truck. I don't. I have a F350 dolly, and I have a 35-foot gooseneck, and my setup is called a hot shot setup. So I run a hot shot transportation business.
I do want a Econoline. Is Econoline 350?
What's that? Say that again.
The cargo van.
The cargo van? Yeah, yeah. The cargo vans. There's money in that too. A lot of those have dedicated routes, so the dedicated lines that I was talking about. A lot of those cargo vans, you can do that. And if you don't like dropping off packages, you have a transport transportation business for people. There's a lot of elderly people that need to go somewhere, get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that need to go to dialysis.
Mm-hmm. Supermarkets.
Flea markets. You know what I mean? So if you get a like a little passenger van, pick them up on the weekends, you know, take them to the store, you know what I mean? You can get like a little deal with like, you know, older folks' homes, you know what I mean? So this is to say you got 7 older folks' homes, or you can do 1 a day, you know what I mean? So there's a lot that you could do, you know what I mean, for the transportation business, you know. So
that is that a huge market here?
To me, I would say it's a competitive market. It's not huge. It's not because Pittsburgh ain't big. No. You know what I mean? It's not huge, but the competition is there. So your customer service
has to be up top.
Your customer service speaks for everything. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's for any business, really.
Absolutely.
You want to have good customer service so the people them can come back.
Oh yeah.
That's me. Your service is shit. I ain't coming back.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
I might not kill you on social media or with the reviews, because right now I'm in between how I'm gonna review this Airbnb I had was it last month? No, a few weeks ago. I had this one Airbnb. It was ridiculous. But the woman, it's a house. It's an Airbnb whole house. How you lock up the laundry? How?
Yeah, I don't understand.
The laundry part. Yeah. And she said, if you book it for 10 days or more, you get free access. But if it's less than 10, you have to pay. So like we had it for 5 days and she only gave us 1 set of linens. So how are you supposed to live in a place for 5 days? 5 days, mind you.
Yes.
And there was 2 boys there, along with, the rest of the week. And then like my friends, they work every day. So they were, they need to, if they don't feel like bathing before they jump into the bed, then yes, the next day they go on wash the linen.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't wash the linen.
Yeah.
What type of foolishness is that?
Yeah.
And the woman's like, well, nobody never had a problem with that before because they're nasty.
Yeah. And
they're nasty.
And how did they leave the place? You know what I'm saying?
Because when we got it,
messed up. Or
I took pictures of these spoons, like the serving spoons and things like that. They were so dirty. But she swore blind that her housekeeping and everything was good. I'm like, I don't even know how to. I don't like bashing my people. Cause somebody else, But I don't like bashing my people. But at the end of the day, you weren't trying to be accommodating.
Oh yeah, you just didn't care. Yeah. And did she have a key code, like a door code for the laundry, or was it like
it was a keypad?
Yeah, so she should have just gave you the keypad.
That's it.
Customer service is everything.
That's it.
I'd have been like, oh yeah, I'm sorry you have an inconvenience. You know what I mean? Here's a key code.
But she have things in there and people teeth, and I said people always want teeth something.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, most people now got teeth.
And
these things here.
And the Airbnb is supposed to be secure. You know
and it's insured.
Yeah.
It's insured.
Yeah. It comes back.
And she charges a whole $100 service fee. So you have it in there. If anything is taken out or whatever, you charging a service fee of $100 if somebody take a towel. Yeah. So you're getting double. You're getting paid before anything even happens. And then you're going to charge again if somebody was to thief that towel or what have you. Because the housekeeper was saying, the last people that was there threw towels away. Put them in the trash.
Yeah,
but I'm wondering if it was a housekeeper.
Yeah, you never know. So, I mean, I'm actually glad you brought that up about the Airbnbs, though, because with my cleaning business, that's a service that I offer with the cleaning business as well. So
you just run right in.
Yeah. Just roll right into it. You know what I mean? That's another game that can be very lucrative if you know what avenues to go down. You know what I mean? Myself, I kind of I jumped into it after my first flip. I flipped the house, and I'm like, all right, so with this money, what business can I start, you know, or businesses can I start, or, you know what I mean? So I thought like, you know, let me just start a cleaning business. You know what I mean? So I did that. I franchised in with somebody.
I was about to ask you if you franchised.
Oh man. Oh man, don't do it.
Yeah,
People don't do it.
I'm not into the franchise
The
thing.
franchising is not a thing. Now I will say,
back in the day it was.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot from the franchise. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? There's things that you can learn, but on the back end, nah, it ain't.
Because they get most of the money.
Yeah.
Because they claim they giving you that contract. So I'm gonna take all the money.
They take their money, okay? And then most of the time with a franchise is you gotta pay your own taxes too. So that's another thing you gotta watch with these franchise companies. If it's all right, you can franchise with us, you know, we'll take 30%, you know what I mean? We'll give you the 70%, you know, but
you're paying the taxes.
You gotta pay your own taxes, you know what I mean? So it's like you gotta watch for that too. So all the contracts that you get are not as much as they should be off rip because they're taking their percentage. And then on top of that, you know what I mean? You gotta put money aside for that, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's a good and bad thing.
It's kind of like you're paying to get in the know-how of things. It's like paying a course, a very expensive course. And then boom, okay, now I can learn how to get my own contracts and things like that, and deuces to you. So I get it, but yes, and
I mean, I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? I got 2 employees that work for me right now. I have about 6 contracts that are consistent. I also do Airbnbs, and I subcontract out work for house cleanouts, like demos, stuff like that.
Okay, that's good to know.
Shout out to my boy Dave, D&D Properties. So I'd sub
D&D Properties.
Yeah, D&D. You know what I mean? Hit him up if you need a clean out. You know, hit me up. I'll get y'all in touch or whatever. Hit him up. D&D.
D&D long day price is right. I holla at you.
Yeah. It's my boy. But yeah, like so what'll happen is, you know, somebody will call us and say, you know, something. I need this crib cleaned out. Just got a tenant that moved out. It kind of messed the place up. Need you to come in.
I'm gonna have one.
Take all of this stuff out, get it all out of my property. You know what I mean? And then, you know, that's the clean out. You know, then I'll come in, you know what I mean, with the cleaning business and actually do the cleaning.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Because I had a house that some drug addicts got into.
Yeah.
And it was empty, nothing, nada in there. And now there's freaking mattresses, needles everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. See, my man.
The yard don't need clean out because people have just been dumping shit in the yard. Like, what is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, get with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm going to need that before I go in and start a demo.
Yeah. It's nice though. I've been putting together a nice little team. You know what I mean?
Good.
You know, for a little bit of everything from security all the way out to, you know what I mean?
Security.
Yeah, you need security, hit me up. I got somebody for you. Executive protection, I got somebody for you. Like,
that's what's up.
You know what I mean? I got plumbers, roofers, all that. You know what I mean? So it's like it's very lucrative. You know what I mean? Well, everything can be lucrative depending on how you go about it.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm glad I got my little 2 employees working for me. You know what I mean? So it's like I can kind of like I don't have to spend my wheels worrying about what's going on at them contracts. You know what I mean? When
they're dependable.
Yeah, they're dependable.
You gotta have that.
Yeah.
Gotta have that.
So yeah. So just like a partnership, franchise, it's like the same thing. I don't really recommend partnering with anybody. I don't. Yeah, I don't. It's not a. I don't think it's good.
There are some that could be great, but you gotta formulate the partnership legally.
Yeah.
Not just we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Because I did that and I got screwed.
Yeah. Don't do it. I mean, you gotta really know if somebody really match your hustle. Match your draft.
Sometimes
you know what I mean?
Think they do.
Yeah, they will sell you on it.
In the long run, they don't.
Yeah.
Because you may end up doing more work than they do, and then one half.
Right.
So it don't. Yeah, no, I'm not for that. Like, if I was a partner, if I decide to partner again with somebody, it's gonna be on paper.
Yeah.
Legally, this is what our duties are. This is how much percentage you go get. This is how much percentage I go get. If you don't do your shit, then you forfeit certain things, which is monetary.
Yes.
Yeah, because
yeah. So I mean, for me, I'm on. My mindset is this: if we both want the same business, then you go get an LLC. I go get an LLC, and if I need some help, we could merge LLCs. You know what I mean?
Like a joint venture.
You know what I mean? Like a little joint contract, put both LLCs down. You know what I'm saying? And then, if I don't need help, I don't need help. You know what I mean? And then that way, that keeps the headache out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if somebody got enough hustle to get an LLC because they see where you going. You know what I mean? Then you know that that's somebody that you might want to put in, you know what I mean? Put into play because, I mean, if they don't get enough draft just to go get an LLC, if I tell you I got some money on the floor,
but they might already have an LLC, then what?
That's cool. Like, as long as I got an LLC too, you know what I mean? We don't gotta like, you know what I mean, be on paper as partners. I can sub you in, you can sub me in. You know what I mean?
That sounds better.
That's like, to me, I feel like that's what people need to do. And you kill a lot of friendships like that too. A lot of people out here making with friends, you know what I mean, making businesses with each other. And it's like, you know what I mean? You want to tell your friend, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you messing up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we should do this and do that.
But messing up, you fucking up.
Yeah, you fucking
that's
for
good.
real. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
put it in there, you fucking up. I can't.
Man, there'll be a lot of money on the floor. If you don't want to get it, it's like, why you even want to be in why you want to, you know what I mean?
You bothering me?
Why you bothering me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about getting you out the LLC and, you know what I mean? Getting you out the accounts and all this other, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, don't be pressed to think that you have to do. Oh, I need a partner so I could do this. Oh, I need a partner so I could do that. No, you could do it all yourself.
Me, I was good by myself before I took on one.
Yeah.
And I wish I'd have never took on one. I was okay. Like, doing my own thing. Like, I didn't know how to do this stuff.
Yeah.
It's just in my blood. And I just learned by trial and error of what to do. And I just went from one to the next, to the next, to the next.
Yeah.
Real estate is in me. It's in here. It's all up in here. All up in here.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I'm a hustler. So, everything gets on the schedule. You know what I mean? No, I don't care what it is. If you need a crib that need moved, I'm putting it on the schedule if I got time. If you need a crib that, you know what I mean, need cleaned, I'm putting it on the schedule. You got a business that need cleaned, I'm putting it on the schedule.
But that's good, like, though, because I be knowing people who be looking for somebody to move them. I don't know too many people with, like, places here that needs cleaning, but yeah, definitely I can forward that information on to anybody looking. Okay. Me, my daughter is now, she's my housekeeper right now. Yeah. Because she knows how I like to clean. Because I had a person who was cleaning the spaces, but it wasn't my clean.
Yeah, man. See, I'm a little OCD with it. You know what I mean? So a lot of my friends know that I got OCD, and I'm okay with that because my OCD pays me. You know what I mean?
That's why I called you.
I'm good with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mikey was like, he's a little OCD. I'm like, I like that because that means the work will be done properly.
Oh yeah.
He gonna keep dealing with it until it's right. Yeah. You're not gonna just, all right, it's cool. All right, I'm out of here because I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah. A lot of people, which is scary though, because a lot of people hire these contractors and they pay them half up front. You know what I mean? They come to do some work. You know what I mean? For like a couple of days just to show you that your money ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Then after that, it's all excuses. Like, oh, I had this happen. I don't care.
That was
you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I paid you for, a service. You know what I mean? And that service ain't being provided, so I really don't care what you got going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? As long as you can get here when I need you to get here. You know what I mean?
See, I'm one of those ones. Even when I first started, I was new, had no idea. My first contract on this house was 2 years empty. And I hired my former landlord. I used to live in Pine Breeze at the time, some Argentinians. And I hired him to come and do the work on this house. Now, I'm a traveler. I left and went to Europe for like a month. When I came back, it was the same point of them leaving.
Oh, wow.
When I left here.
Yeah.
So nothing was done for that whole month that I was gone.
No, I'm not having that.
I was new. And I trusted him. I'm thinking like, okay, I know this guy. He's going to be... And then I had another keep like, okay, I need money for this. I said, when time this finish, that's when you'll get some money.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I had that 2 or 3K too. So, that's a draw that they have to release those funds.
Oh, yeah.
And then even in the end, I didn't even give him this last payment because I'm like, no, you fucked me.
Yeah.
My daughter, how old was Malia when we moved in here? How old was Malia? I've been here, 11 years? 11 years, right? I think 11 years. So 11 years ago, she's 23 now? Oh, almost 24. So, them time there.
12, because we came in 2010.
I thought it was 2007. It was 2010?
This house?
Oh, yeah. We came here 2010. Yeah. Okay, so...
You're talking about the other one?
No, here. Oh, okay. Here. Okay, yeah, 2010. So she was only 12. She told them this one room on the 3rd floor, which was going to be my room, that was her room, and she wanted it pink. You know these stupid asses painted the room pink. I went upstairs like, what the fuck?
She making executive decisions at 12. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the hustle.
They listen to her.
Respect the hustle.
No, she is me though. She is me.
Exactly.
She is me. She's me, hustle me, and he's the book smart me, like the curriculum me. But like she is that whole hustle me, and I'm just like, you let her tell you. Did I authorize that? Did I tell you any rooms was going to be pink?
No, man.
I didn't ask you to buy no pink paint.
You gotta go to the source. You gotta go to the source. There's no way I'm doing that.
Who does that?
There you go. Yeah,
Who does that?
That's wrong in so many ways.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Exactly.
But stuff like that happens all the time. You know what I mean?
That's dumb as hell. First off, if you claim to be in business, you're going to listen to a child. But even if you listen to that child, you go to the person that's paying you and say, is this room supposed to be pink? And I would have easily said no.
Oh, yeah.
I said, no, you're going to change that shit back and I'm not paying for it.
Simple phone call. Like, you know what I mean? Before you even spend money on pink paint.
And I didn't authorize it.
You know what I mean? You got to know.
I didn't authorize no pink ass paint. That wasn't even the room she was getting because she's a dirtball at the time. Yes, Malia, sorry. But
at the time, I think say she still one.
Yeah, no.
It's clarified.
I'm like, no, she was getting the smallest room in the house because she didn't know how to keep her things. She had a nice size room in Pint Breeze. And she couldn't keep it together. So you really think you're going to get a room big so you can have another nice size room of nastiness? No, we're not doing that. You're getting the smallest room. You don't have no space really to have it dirty. But yet she did. She did. Yeah, Malia, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. All right, so we got Reece. Reece is like a connector.
Damn.
He's somebody that knows a little bit, that knows somebody that does this, that, another, and he does his own thing. So this is a great thing for y'all, you Pittsburghers.
Yeah, for sure.
He seemed like he's gonna be a one-stop shop. Because when I had him, when I first talked to him and met up with him, and I'm like, you know how to do this? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
My little evil face came.
Yeah.
Like,
I seen it. I seen the wheels turning. If that certain store show you pictures of my work, I'm like, I see the wheels turning. Like, oh, okay, you know how to do that. I'm like, yeah. You know, but
I don't like having to deal with multiple people.
No. And so, all right, so that leads to my next, business adventure right now. Is like this property management stuff that I got going on. So I probably got I think I got probably about 2,500 members on my Facebook page called Black Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
And Black Pittsburgh was, created so, people with businesses, entrepreneurs, Black entrepreneurs could post their business in this section. We go spend our money everywhere but Black people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's so sad. Because I'm a Black and brown promoter. Yes, I am. All day.
Oh, yeah.
I do Black and brown. I used to just say I support only Black, but I have to support my brown people too because I live in their country most of the time now. Yeah. And they get shit done. Yeah. Like, they went through a struggle too.
Listen.
You know what I mean? They was kicked out. They actually was here and because a lot of Native Americans are Mexicans. You know what I mean? So, boom, they was here. Yeah. So they know the struggle.
Oh, yeah.
So, sure. I'm a supporter of Black and brown all day.
For sure.
And I try to do it as much as I can because, a lot of we will get a bad service or something. They're like, see, that's why you can't work with our people, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not the only person in that field.
It's not, and I hate that so bad, though, because I've done a lot of great moves with the moving company. Got tipped very well, you know what I'm saying? And nobody shares it. Nobody posts it.
Oh, see, I'm not that one.
I'm cool with it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put that shit out there. Like,
I'm cool with it. Yo,
if you need a mover with good service and they on time and you need to do this. And see, and I am a firm believer of sharing that because the simple fact that a lot of persons, they want you to share their shit, but then they don't share yours.
Right.
Because I get that a lot. Like, years ago, social media movement, I was never on the social media thing. He was on social media, so I only got on it to watch what he was doing because I heard too much stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't that person. Then I started my entertainment company. And then this one dude was like, how you an entertainment company and you only got a couple followers? Yeah. And I'm like, because I don't really care for this social media thing. That's not me. Yeah. So then I had to start building the social media thing. And then I went and then I had a convenience store and a real estate and travel, and a lot of people don't even know what all I do.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what I do.
Like real estate wise, people have no clue I do real estate. Yeah. They know me as travel lady and parties, like Caribbean events. That's most of the people in Pittsburgh know me as. So at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, I built my shit. I built Brown Entertainment to a level. I was doing events a couple times a year. I had an annual all white in the winter. Not in the summer where it's easy. Not where it's easy.
Gotta make it difficult for them.
Yeah. I was in the winter. So, I did that and then, I built it. I built Brown Entertainment brand and next thing you know, people's tagging me. Like, I didn't tag you. Why are you tagging me?
That's what's up. I mean, that's a good publicity.
Nah, don't tag me on your shit. Because they were tagging me to build their brand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah. And people...
grab on your coattails, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And people starting to still do it. And I just untag myself. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you can't even share what I have out. Right now, I'm fundraising for an orphanage in Kenya. You think... some people would just automatically share it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I started sending it to people like, cause the algorithms are fucked up on social media.
Yeah.
I get that. But how you see me and, on a beach, but you didn't just see this posting of me saying, share this, donate so that we can get these kids these money that they need to get a piece of land.
Yep. Yeah.
Orphans.
Yeah.
But you'll share me saying something about Warren fucking Buffett.
Yeah.
No disrespect to you, Warren Buffett, because you're the dude. But at the end of the day, you will share something that I put up. And this. I just did this. I did a posting of what Warren Buffett was saying. Some people shared it. But you didn't share on your own about these kids in Kenya that needs our help.
Right.
But I know a lot of people look at it as they're in Kenya, they're not here in America.
Yeah. Listen.
I don't give a fuck where you are. If I'm helping kids. It's about kids.
Right. Right. No, it is. Like, you know what I mean? People used to say it all the time, like, children are our future. That, like, they really are.
But they don't help them.
They really are. Like, my nephews.
They are.
My nephews rock with me. You know what I mean? I want to start having these little like monthly meetings, you know what I mean, so we can talk about business for them. You know,
that's not are you know about Earn Your Leisure people?
I don't. Yeah,
there are two guys, two black guys.
Yeah.
And I follow them. And from me following them, I follow a lot of other black entrepreneurs.
Oh, yeah.
But today they posted like, this is how we started teaching kids 6 weeks out of a year with finances. And now these dudes are global.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
global.
Yeah.
Doing huge seminars and events and, just getting the information of finance out there. They have podcasts. Their podcast is large.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Like the guy that I'm dealing with of the credit dude. Yes, Jose Rodriguez. Yes, he's gonna be on my next podcast too.
That's what's up.
But he does credit. He helps you build your credit, personal, business credit. He's called the credit dude. He was on there. That's how I know about him. I got into his program because it's going to help me, with my personal credit, because I got to redo that shit again and build my business credit. And he's putting other people in front of us via Zooms, via different recordings, YouTubes, and he'll have somebody on there with the car dude. There's a guy that I can't even explain it all because I really don't want to because this ain't about them. But at the end of the day, real estate, funding, and it's a small fee a month just to be in his program, but you're getting a large exposure of what you will need and may need now. So Earn Your Leisure dudes. When I say,
you gotta plug me in with them.
Oh my God, I'm gonna put you on to all of them because there's another guy. He's Sleepers for Suckers. He does. He has a podcast. I watch his shit. He has a lot of large players, and it's us.
Yeah,
it's us.
That's what I like to see.
I'm about to put you on. Before you leave here, I'm about to put you on to all of them.
I'm ready for that.
I'm about to put you on to all of them.
That's good.
So and sometimes when you're in things, you don't know, people don't know about these things.
Yeah.
I started finding out about them through COVID. Just by, the little lockdown. I was only on lockdown for 3 months. I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it. It was only 3 months. Yeah, I wasn't about that life of sitting at home in here. No, I
was working.
I was in the world. I was still traveling.
Oh, okay.
I was on those cheap ass flights going from here to there.
Stay home. No.
Mexico was wide open. Because Mexico was like, come on, baby. Yeah, I was out. Mexico, Jamaica, all over the U.S. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know how to sit down. But those people, I started learning about them. And I think Earn Your Leisure, either Earn Your Leisure or or Sleepers for Suckers podcast. One of them was the first.
Yeah.
And I don't remember really which one was the first, but I think it was Argue Leisure. And I started listening to them. And then there was another guy who's doing like event space. Like I was learning from all these dudes. That's our people.
Yeah.
Our people.
So that happened. That also happened to me too. So I went to Philly for a real estate convention. Not sure if you heard of Big Business. You ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he's a real estate guy. So I went to the seminar. It was a free seminar. He normally charges a lot for these seminars. So I figured like me and my homie, we went. My homie put me deal with it. So he's like, yo, like you know the dude I told you to follow on Instagram? I'm like, yeah. He's like, he's doing a free seminar in Philly. I'm like, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Let's get a Airbnb and let's go. Like, you know what I mean? So we drive down there, get there. I'm like, bro. He's like, what? I was like, bro, I ain't got no business cards. He's like, bro, how you forget the business card? I said, bro, I wasn't, you know what I mean? I was so excited to get it. So this is what I did, right?
Digital now, though.
I got a pic of my logo, my business name, my contact information, right? I just started airdropping the pic in a room full of people. I'm talking millionaires, people that want to be millionaires, people that's just here just to be here. I just started airdropping it, and then as soon as I started doing it, people just start airdropping the same info.
I have this.
So I have that now. Yeah, I got that now. Yeah, so because I'm walking around.
That shit is all.
I'm walking around.
But that's dope.
Yeah, like I'm like, I think it's something, right? Like how do I get my business out there in a room full of like possible millionaires? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you don't know who's the millionaire.
I don't know who's a millionaire. Like the millionaires don't dress like millionaires.
It could be a come up somebody too that actually help you get to that level.
Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm airdropping this. I don't care. So I do it, and people start, they start receiving it. So, people deny, And then, people start receiving it, and then people start airdropping their business too. So I'm like, I'm starting something now.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
starting something now. All right, so like in the middle, like I think it was like it was a 2 day seminar, 3 day seminar, excuse me. The second day. All right, so this is what he did. His platform is real estate, right? But he let a whole bunch of people speak on different ways, different avenues to get money. You know what I mean? So there was a credit girl there. There was a lady that does grants for the you know what I mean, for the city. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There was another lady that does business loans. There was a lady that does cosmetology. She has a cosmetology license and shops. And there was a trucking industry that was there, a couple of them. So I'm like, dang, trucking industry's here. Like, this is what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm expanding into this. That's why I'm getting my CDO now. So I'm like, that's crazy. So you could go up and, ask a question, grab the mic and ask a question, right? So when the trucking people, start talking, the one guy, he's from, I want to say he's up from Alabama. It might be Alabama or Atlanta, some with an A and some from the South. So he's like, anybody got any questions or whatnot, come up. So, there was also a guy there for Toro. Toro's a play. That's a play.
Stop
just, you know what I mean? So the guy from Toro was like, I got, you can come get cars from, in Atlanta, right? So I go up there, to, ask a question for the Toro guy. You know what I mean? After the trucking guy just got done talking. So I'm like, people was asking me questions about Toro and whatnot. And I go up there and I'm like, yeah, can y'all hear me? Like, yeah, everybody's like, yeah. I'm like, I transport cars, so anybody that need a car transported from Atlanta to anywhere, we in Philly, right? So anybody that car transported from Atlanta to Philly, rocket ship transporter is the one that airdropped us. People start going crazy, cracking up, like, oh, he's like, that was him. That's the dude that airdropped that picture of his business, so they put a face with the, with the business after that. You wouldn't believe how many people hit me up during that, you know what I mean? After that, you know what I mean? Like I got a contact with a lot of people, like, you know what I mean, saying that, to the point where I'm looking to trade in my trailer and get a 3-car hauler to put on the back of my truck. You know what I mean? And expand into, 11 car hauler whenever I get my CDL. So there's a lot going on, but it's just airdropping, did all that. You know what I mean? Airdropping my business, did all that. And not being scared to do it.
iPhone people can.
You know what I mean? It's cool though. But a lot of people got them iPhones. That's what they say though, like, cause you gotta think of, like when you go somewhere, you FaceTime and stuff, like people be like, "Dang, I can't FaceTime, like I gotta get an iPhone, like that." Me, so now everybody got iPhones just for the FaceTime. But, so once I started airdropping, it's just like I know people gonna see this. Cause,
that shit is dope. Yeah. That is so dope. Cause who thinks of shit like that? Like nobody gonna think like,
hustler,
let me just go ahead and airdrop this shit.
I'm a hustler. I gotta put my name out there. I just like, everybody, here you go.
They're like, yeah, this that dude that was infiltrating my phone.
And the one dude that spoke, all right, so he spoke about, he was a motivational speaker. He was there too. The one dude that spoke, right? He came up to me.
Speakers?
Oh man, there was so many speakers. Like
who was the Toro one?
I want to say his name was James Lewis or something like that. John Lewis. In Atlanta.
Because a lot of people that I was following, all of those black entrepreneurs, some of them, they weren't from Atlanta, but they moved to Atlanta. Yeah. And I'm not a fan of Atlanta to live here.
See, I'm horrible with names, but I could definitely set you. I still got his flyer. I talked to him a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Excuse me, but
because there's this one dude, he had a whole play with that Toro shit. Oh man! And this dude got like, I think it was like 12 cars at one time. Yeah. Finance.
Yeah. But you gotta think that this crazy. The crazy thing about Toro, and so I might not get into this business, so I'm just gonna put it out there because I don't care about the competition, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in Toro.
So the crazy thing about Toro is you can go get 3 to 5 cars. Mm-hmm. If you got, somewhat decent credit, 700 or plus. You ain't got no 815 or nothing like that, or 850 or nothing. So you could get 3 to 5 cars. Those 3 to 5 cars can be on one loan. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That one loan, you pay that back after the first 45 days. Mm-hmm. So you put those cars on Toro for 45 days, they immediately pay for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I might get into it, but the thing I really don't, like too much about it is the fact that they're all like economy cars, and you know what I mean, the ones that stay rented all the time.
It's not the high end cars. No, well, here those high end cars ain't gonna be it. No, it's gonna be like New York, LA, right. Yeah, Atlanta,
right. Miami,
Miami. So it's gonna be those places where, unless it's more so like the what you call it? Me and my eyes burn. I might have to go get. But the film industry, they more than likely might rent your cars out. Mm-hmm. So like the high end cars, yeah, they're not. It's not here. Yeah, me. I'm going to go with more so. I'm going to do Toro for my car, but right now I'm going to go ahead on and wrap that bitch because my kid won't give me my car back. Yeah, that car that was messed, that's my car. Okay. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, she think it's her. She be like, our car. I don't remember you paying a payment. No, I don't remember that part. But she, but yeah, I might wrap it until, I'm letting her go ahead on and, stack her money, do what she got to do so she can work or what have you. So like, this was my son's apartment, right? Mm-hmm. So when he first moved in here, I gave my kid 6 months free rent. Mm-hmm. He took a year, didn't pay after that 6 months and still didn't pay. So she now was like, I got a proposition. Mm-hmm. Why don't you let me? I'm like, but you have my car. Mm-hmm. So no, you're not getting a year. Yeah. You're getting 6 months. Mm-hmm. Next month, you're going to pay your payment. Mm-hmm. And you are driving my car for free. Yeah. I'm supposed to be making money off of this car. It's supposed to be on Toro by now. Mm-hmm. And no. Uh-uh. How's you going to come with a proposition like, well, what if I buy groceries? I'm like, I'm not here.
So you buy groceries for you?
You feed yourself. You feed yourself. So how you want to sit there and talk about what if I buy groceries? And I'm like, honey,
You gotta respect the hustle.
Oh my God, I can't. This one, he was just like, I ain't never made money like that, so I was just spending.
Yeah.
Like, like my kids, gotta love them. I love my kids.
Yeah.
They, you know, he's good. You know what I mean? That's my little YouTube editor.
Yeah.
My YouTube filmer, my podcast, because all this is his equipment.
Yeah.
This ain't none of my equipment. This is his equipment. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be my filmer. You know, he does his film. So yeah, but that little girl, no, I'm just like, cause like the next month, I said I had a place that I wanna, it's gonna need a clean out. Here's an extra lot. I'm gonna use that lot for cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's just for now. I might change. I don't know.
Yeah, putting them in the right location is key too.
It is.
Bus lines is cool. Airports is,
well, that's just going to be a parking lot for them.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be a parking lot.
Somewhere that they can come get them. Okay.
No, she'll be, because she's the one with the license, she'll be the one that gets them where they need to be.
Okay.
But that's for right now. Right now, I just want to get all the houses together. And then move on from there. And then have some properties internationally. I'm never here, so I need to have some international places. You know,
that's smart.
I don't even have a place here. Like this house is supposed to be fully rented. Right now, it's just not. But it's normally rented. Yeah. I don't have no space here. I don't live here.
Hey.
I don't live
here. It is what it is. If you ain't here, it makes sense. You don't want to be paying for something that's just an empty shell.
I like living for free.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Living for free. That's what I like. That's what I like. Shit. And I want them to live for free. Like he bought a house and we still got work to do. I might have to stop, but we gotta finish his. But when he bought it, the contractors, oh my God, they were so ridiculous with fees. The material, oh my God. I was like, I cannot have my son pay these rates to fix this house right now. He got it. It's not gonna go down in value at all. Because of where it's at, it's going to increase in value. So I ain't worried about that. Getting in there to get it done. We finally got the roof done. Because the wood lumber was so expensive. I'm like, I cannot let my child pay. It was almost triple. To get that roof done. I mean, and I'm like, I can't, you know, and I don't know if he understood this because you know, I'm just like, we gotta wait. You know what I mean? And he might, you know, I really didn't. I don't know if I asked him or not. But I don't want him to think like she ain't doing shit for my house. She's only doing her. But I could not allow him to pay that much money for a roof. Even though the roof needed to be done. I couldn't allow him to do that. Because he was paying cash at the time. Because he paid cash for the house. Because I'm like, it's better to pay cash because we have a better, we can get it better.
You get a better deal.
You get a better deal. We did that. And then now we got to, like, the dining room don't even have a floor. So we got to redo the joists. And that's what remember I was telling you, the joists and all that stuff. That's his house. So we got to get that done before I can even get the architect in there to do the measurements. So that's the next thing that I need to do is get somebody in there, get these joists done so we can do a floor so that the architect can go in, do the measurements, and then boom, we can go in and figure out what we got to do right now. So yeah.
It's a process. These houses are processes.
Oh, I know.
I hate to say it, but it kind of like, you know, it doesn't help me, but at the end of the day, like I've been receiving a lot of phone calls just off of the work I've done to my house, or my friend's house. You know what I mean? So now I'm working with three landlords right now to get their properties over the hump of contractors that were shady.
You don't have to say shady. shitty.
Terrible. I mean,
shitty.
So,
There's so many people out here that are doing some shady ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a dude that I see him in Home Depot all the time. I call him like an ambulance chaser of contracting.
Yeah.
He's just a handyman.
Yeah.
Just a handyman. So I seen him for years. Years since I started working here, I was him. So that's like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a ambulance chaser in Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I had opened up a wall upstairs from the living room to the kitchen. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna close that off, make that a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I called him. Okay, he's like, all right, I'm gonna come look.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's contractors next door.
Mm-hmm.
A contractor.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, okay, $200. I can seal it up. But your materials. Okay, cool. Because I always have my materials. So then I called this dude. He's like, okay, I'm gonna come. I gotta look at it, see what it looks like, so I can get a proper estimate. This dude comes with a photo book.
Please tell me what's in this photo book. I need to know. Oh, man. Goodness.
Yo, this man comes with a photo book of the work that he's done.
Oh, no.
And it's like one of the ones, when the plastic and it flips.
Oh, yeah. My mom got one of us like when I was a little kid. Yeah, the plastic is like all flimsy, so they make it stick together.
So when the pictures is falling up.
Yeah. Ain't no way.
Yeah, so I'm looking like this is not going well at all. It's not going
off
well.
to a bad start, my boy.
So then I was just like, okay. So he was like, yeah, I could just. What did he say? I said, he said something that was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I said, honey, you need studs put in so that you can put the drywall up. You need studs.
He's going to put a hollow drywall up.
Then he was like, can we could just put up a board, like plywood for a quick thing. I'm like, honey, I'm not looking for a quick nothing. I don't do quick shit, okay? Mm-hmm. So I know more than you now. Now we got a problem. So, okay, I'm still letting see here. So there's a fireplace up there. I'm like, all right, I just want to go ahead and drywall it up so that when I'm ready to get an insert and put it in, I can do that later. But for right now, let's just drywall it up. Mm-hmm. He said he can, he can glue the studs in so that he can go to put the drywall. I'm like, this is, and then he said he could do it for $12,000. I said, $12,000. He said, yeah. I'll do that for $6,000, and then I could do that for $6,000. I said, honey. No, it's $1,200. I'm lying. $1,200.
I was about to
6 and 6.
say.
6 and 6. 600 and 600. I said, how are you going to charge to do $600 for this and $600 for that little space? Mm-hmm. How? Mm. I said, you can't. I said, because you're talking about gluing some shit.
Yeah, no.
I said, I got a contractor next door who's working on a house next door. He said he would charge me $200 for this. Yeah. He said, oh, well, I need him on my team. I said, did you not hear me say he's a contractor? He's not coming on your team. You are a handyman. Yeah, right. You don't even have credentials. No. And I don't mind working with somebody who don't have the credentials, because a lot of times they work better than the ones that do have the credentials. Mm-hmm. I said, but my you don't. You're sitting there talking about $600 for that, and that's a small space compared to this, and you don't even know about putting in studs. I know more than you. I said I could do it. Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to, but I can do it.
That's the purpose. I don't want to do it. Yeah. I said, but he's like, well, it don't look like this is we gonna come to agreement. No, we're not. No. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're doing.
Especially with that photo book. We took me out with that one.
Oh my God.
You gotta go.
I was sitting there like, who does bring a photo book where everything is on your fucking phone?
Hey, I'm stupid though. I'm retarded. So I would have let him come in with his photo book. I would have looked amazed. Gotta go to the front of the book like, oh wow,
I don't got time to look at some old ass pictures.
This looks great.
No, my time is more valuable than money.
I would have had fun with that one.
No, I'm not.
Sorry.
I got time to have fun with you.
I would have had fun. Just a little bit before I kicked him out.
I don't have time to have fun with you. My time is more valuable than money.
Yeah, that's true.
No, go long.
Listen,
go your yard.
I mean, but see, that's the thing though. A lot of people think that they know what they're doing, and I swear, yo,
and me as a woman.
They trying to get out.
Many men feel like I don't know shit.
Yeah, they trying to get out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I give like a price breakdown. Like, you can see why I'm charging what I'm charging for the job.
That's
I'm not
about
to, you know what I mean? Whole breakdown. A lot of contractors don't do that. They'll just give you, $5,000 to do everything. I mean, why is it $5,000? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna break it down. Like, and labor included. Even if materials is included, I'm gonna break it down. And a lot of contractors get out on people because they do that half upfront stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of people. I was like going back and forth with the last guy that wanted to hire me on because he didn't like how I wanted payment in quarters.
So what did he want to do?
He didn't like that. He was just like, why can't I just give you half and now a half later? I'm like, I want you to give me,
I'm like, all right, fuck it, give me half, shit.
I mean,
if
but
you want to give it to me.
I want you to see the
but why is he mad?
Work, though.
That's the whole thing. Why are you mad?
I'm trying to explain to him.
Because I'm trying to make you see what I can do before we go further, so that if you ain't feeling me, we can part ties or whatever.
I'll leave because a lot of people don't understand is the prep work is a lot. Once you get to the point of putting drywall up, it's quick after that.
Yeah.
But the prep work to get to that point,
that demo and all that shit,
it's a lot. You know what I mean?
So especially with them old ass bathrooms.
Oh man.
Yeah, them old ass bathrooms because it's the tile.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got all of that. It's not even rebar, but it's some fucking
laugh.
Whatever that is back there. Oh my god, it's a lot.
It's terrible, yo.
It's
terrible.
a lot. When we tore out this bathroom, he was like, oh my god, this is a lot. I ain't never. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
Demo and cleanup is it's demo and cleanup and leveling the studs.
Is the main.
Sometimes you gotta level the studs. You might be 4 or 5 studs in, and this one's an inch out. So when you go to put that drywall up, you're gonna see a hump in your wall.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people don't understand that. So at the end of the day, I'm like, pay me in quarters, because if the job is $2,000, for example, you give me, you know what I mean, $500. We start the work, you get to see the progress, you cool. $500.
And that's fair.
That, I want you to see the progress.
And that's fair.
He didn't understand it. He's just like, well, that don't make no sense. I don't like. I mean, it's cool. Like, I mean, if you think it don't make no sense, but at the end of the day, I don't want you to pay me half and then wonder why stuff ain't done.
And be mad
on your time frame,
and then be mad,
like, you know what I mean. So
you mad? I'm not charging you half, but you gonna be madder.
Now you want money back,
my shit.
But now you want money back. Though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you would have just gave that $500 and be like, all right, well, he did that much for $500. He did a lot for $500.
Because demo.
Now you gonna continue to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the rest is not as much. You know what I mean? It's not labor intensive. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I like to do that. Like, you know what I mean? And people don't have now I done did a bathroom for him already. I done got a roof subcontractor for him already. I done did a two clean outs for him already, 2 separate properties for him already. Airbnbs, he's calling me for them to clean his Airbnbs. You know what I'm saying? So now that, you know what I mean, we built that rapport, you know what I mean, we could really do business now. Now he's about to buy a multi-unit. And he's like, oh yeah, for the multi-unit, I want you to do that. I'm like, yo, bro, like when you get the multi-unit, I just want you to just let me know now, do you want one up and running immediately, or do you want the whole entire thing gutted? Like, you know what I mean? I can, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? There's different things that you could do in this real estate game.
Real estate is
wide open.
Like
just like the truck industry.
I'm in midterm.
Yeah.
I'm in midterms. I don't do short terms here. Internationally, I'll do short terms because people's going on vacations. But I don't want no vacationers up in here because this is basically still my home.
Yeah.
So I'd rather them come in. They're going to be working most of the time, and they're hardly going to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be downstairs once I get the downstairs finished, but I rather midterm than short term.
Yeah.
Short term, if I'm gonna do short term, is because maybe I might have found a good deal downtown or close to downtown or something, and boom, I'll do a customized short term.
Yeah.
You know, because I really want to do a customized short term close to town because of the stadium and all that shit.
You got the stadium, you got UPMC, you got children's hospitals.
No, I mean just for the short term
rentals.
Yeah. So I close to that or even
Traveling
downtown.
Nurses, traveling nurses is all for.
That's midterm.
That's midterm. I thought it was short term.
No. Because a lot of
explain that to me.
Okay, so nurses most of the time are their contracts are minimum 3 months.
Okay.
That's mid.
Okay.
Not short. Short is a month and less.
Okay.
So like for the midterms, I don't like my people. Most of the time that they contact me is 3 months minimum.
Yeah.
And then my thing is I don't want nobody less than 30 days. Okay. So that's on my thing. But 3 months, boom. You got somebody for 3 months and they're paying a nice penny.
A nice chunk, I heard. So I've heard. I mean, I'm not there yet.
Yeah. They're paying a nice little penny for this midterm. So at the end of the day, you can get maybe double what you would get for a regular short term or even long term. Mm-hmm. I mean, because long terms, okay. Yeah. You know, I don't want any more long terms here. Yeah. I think long terms, I'm going to go with Section 8. Yeah. I'm not going with no more just somebody, okay, I could pay because I'm still trying to recuperate from those people. Yeah. And it's not nice. Because I'm sitting here like, I ain't got no money and I got all these people that owe me all this money. No, we're not doing that. Mm-hmm. So with that, I'm just doing mid and Section 8. Okay. Internationally, I'll do short. Because that's vacation travelers. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're not coming. You have some people, because I go internationally for midterms or even long terms. But I rather my international properties, and I don't even own the international properties, but I still make money off.
Yep. That's a good point.
Because I can't stay in one place too long. Mm-hmm. So with me not staying in one place, why not rent it out when I'm not going to be there? Mm-hmm. It's a vacation resort. Yeah. It's not a resort, but a vacation destination. Yeah. So I'm in Mexico. So boom, I'm not near the beach, like right there walking to it, but I'm like 5-10 minutes away driving. So with me now, okay. You can rent my space. I had a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Yeah.
I actually got a landlord now. He leases like 4 or 5 properties in Lawrenceville. Mm-hmm. Like the Lawrenceville Living that they just redid all that property down there in Lawrenceville. It's crazy. Lawrenceville's crazy right now. It looks crazy. So he leases.
I ain't been down there in a while, but
man, I'm telling you. So he leases like 3-4 properties down there, 4 of them to be exact. Yeah, he leases 4 properties down there. And I asked him one day.
He do yearly long-term leases?
Long-term leases. Yeah, but he does, you know what I mean, Airbnbs. He Airbnbs down there. So I'm like, how do you Airbnb all these, you know what I mean? Because I ask questions sometimes. You know what I mean? So I gotta figure it out because sometimes it might be me one day. You never know. So I want to know, you know what's going on. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, oh yeah, I don't need. I was like, how much? Because I asked him one day, I was like, how much is these creams?
Oh, he don't
is a lot. No.
See, that's where it's at.
Yeah, he did a lease. You know what I mean?
He's so customized.
Airbnb.
Like, I follow this dude that he does customize and you get way more money than regular. And I'm like, I'm going to do that one day, but I ain't there yet.
You got to be careful, though, because if it's not in your lease that you're not allowed to have.
See, but there are a lot of places, like, you know what I mean? Right. A lot of places are doing away with the
sublet.
Yeah. Airbnb is and shit. So, but there's certain ways to go around that. Yeah. There are certain ways. But you still want to be somewhat truthful with your landlord or whoever owns it. But yeah, there's ways of going around that. And I'm gonna tell you that in a minute. I'm about to go get these eyes because they're burning like something.
Definitely been low key pushed hard into this manage my property role. Because doing moves, moving people out of one place to another. Landlords call me to I got somebody that needs moved. My real estate agent, I gave her my my business information, and she, if you need moves, you about to sell a house, she's about to sell a house, you need moved, I'll give her a cut, and do the move too. Shout out to April. But yeah, there's that's another way for me to make money, as well. And when I do that, she has people that own properties as well, and they're like, well, I got somebody that moved out, they've been living here for 10, 15 years. I need my kitchen updated so I can pull out the equity in this crib once I increase the value of the crib.
I'm gonna get some
what
money.
I mean? So she's like, well, he does stuff too. And then I get to talking to people, and it's like, oh, what all do you do? You know what I mean? So I get to showing pictures of everything that I've done before and afters, and it's just like, that house that bathroom used to look like that before you got. Yeah, I mean, and I take my time and do the work.
Bathtubs. He was like, I just hop out. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you can go right over top of them. So I turn green. You can have a green tub, pink tub, peach tub.
The worst.
That's what I had in my crib. I had a peach tub, a peach and pink bathroom in my crib.
Yeah.
And I ordered.
Pink.
Yeah, so I ordered this material that can turn the tub, white, like, you know what I mean. So I did that, instead of taking a cast iron tub out, which is a really good tub.
Exactly.
You don't want these fiberglass tubs that they sell in Home Depot. If you got a really good tub in the house at home, you don't want to take it out.
Because these ones are good. They're nice soaker tubs.
Yeah.
They're not like real deep, but they're still nice soaker tubs. And I was like, I didn't want to take them out.
Man, yeah.
And they're not like white, like I want them.
Yeah, you can resurface it, make it pure white. Resurface it, make it pure white. I took out I know you'll be calling me for that. But I took out a tub in my first house. The first house I bought. It's crazy. It was a crazy story, and probably I know it worked out in my favor just because. So the first house that I bought, my homie, I was like, bro, I want to redo the bathroom. You know what I mean? Because it was a blue bathroom. Like, it was blue. I hated it.
Blue, pink, and peach.
Yeah,
what is that?
I hated it. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on in that area. I don't know. But so he's like, yeah, we could do it together. I was like, together? I want you to do it. Then I'm thinking in my head, like, no, just teach me how to do it. Let's do it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, we get the ripping stuff out. And he's like, yeah, to get this tub out, you gotta get a sledgehammer and really beat the middle of the tub, break a line in the middle of the tub, break it into halves.
Damn.
Try to get a half out and then break it into half again because it's so heavy to carry out, right? So we did it, and we got the whole bathroom like gutted. So I started buying materials and started going in, and my OCD's kicking in the whole entire time. Like, you know what I mean? So every time he left, after we did something, he left, I'm cleaning up. You know what I mean? Cleaning up, you know what I mean? Making sure everything's cool for when he come back. It's ready to go, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just loving you right now. I hate, like, the guy that I be dealing with, like, he'll be clean, like, the electrician, he'll clean up every time. But the guy that I was working with, like, I would be like,
you know how happy I was when I got a shop that? I don't think you understand.
I don't think you understand.
So So then we, he's cleaning out, and every day he's coming back like, yo, bro, like, I wasn't even done with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was going to reuse that piece for the corner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm taking scrap pieces to get them out of there. Like, you know what I mean? If it's on the floor, it gotta go. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't on the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, he's like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show you, but like, chill out. So I started keeping big pieces and still cleaning it up, take a look. So I started keeping the big pieces, but what he's showing me is the process. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you demo the crib, you get everything square. You know what I mean? If sometimes the tub doesn't match the wall that's on the outside the tub. So you can either you got options to bring the tub out and level it, or you don't have to. Like, you know what I mean? You can round off the drywall and let the tub sit back, or towel will bring it out and make it flush with the wall. There's different options and stuff like that you could do. So while we're doing everything, and we finished it, and it turned out fire. Like, it turned out fire because one, I'm picking everything that I want. Like, so I'm picking like oil rep bronze fixtures that match so
that's upstairs. That's all oil rep.
Yeah, so upstairs. It's like I like that finish. So I'm like, all right, cool. I took that concept of gutting something, making it look ugly, and then making it look good. So I took that concept and I went downstairs with it. I did the basement with it. So then I did the basement bathroom downstairs myself. I'm like, oh, it's in the basement. If I mess up, it's in the basement. You know what I mean? The drain's right there. So it's in the, you know what I mean? If I mess up, it's, you know what I mean? It'll be what it is. So I painted it all, you know what I mean? First off, it was a Pittsburgh bathroom. So I put the cement board down around the where the toilet is, and then I added a real nice vanity. Then I painted it and did all the floors. And then I'm thinking in my head, like, I want to do something different. So I took like 3 different colors of laminate flooring and just like weaved them all together, and it came out crazy. Like, it looked so crazy when the way it came out. It looked real good, right? And
that's some shit you could do and just go to Construction Junction and get some shit.
That's what I'm
saying. Because
they
don't be like a whole bunch. See, I'm about that life. Because my cabinets upstairs is from Construction Junction. They was painted, and I stripped them, sanded them, restained them, and it was a pain in the ass. Yeah. But I did that. That shit,
You gotta find ways to make it easier for yourself. Like, I mean, even the faucet that was downstairs, I found a little clearance deal, but it was all black. So the faucet was all black. The handles on the vanity was black. You know what I mean? And it just fits right in that space. But I got all that stuff real cheap because I'm. You know what I mean? I'm like, I wanted to find a deal to do it. And then, like... That's why we gonna be working. Yeah, you feel me? Like,
we here, man. We here.
And then, like, all right, so after I did that, so imagine I only did... So I painted the house. The bathroom was done upstairs. The main bathroom was done upstairs. The basement was, finished now at this point. From painting and putting the 3 different color floors in. The bathroom downstairs is now done, and the only thing I didn't touch was the kitchen. That house sold in 4 hours. 4 hours. I listed it. My agent called me. Shout out to April. The Connect.
That was your place?
My place, yeah. Okay. My first house.
Okay.
Yeah, my first house, yeah. So, yeah, it went. She called me and said, we got an offer that's full price plus $5,000, no inspection. I said, what? I was like, let's do it. Let's go for it. She was like, but you never want to take the first offer. There's gonna be more offers. I'm like, April, man, listen, this is full price plus another. You know what I'm saying? Like, plus a little bit more. Yeah, you could go ahead and sell that. Like, I mean, so she is like, all right, well, right now you can consider it sold, but I am gonna wait just because.
Because that's what she do.
That's what she do.
That's
so I was like, hey, April, as long as this deal will fall through.
No, it's gonna get less than that shit.
We good. So she is like, she's like, well, let's wait till tomorrow. I'll call you sometime tomorrow. At this point, I'm thinking in my head, like, she better call me with good news. I couldn't sleep. I'm in the bed in the house, Like, you know what I mean? Like, this house is sold. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So the house is now sold, right? The very next day she calls me and she's like, we're just going to go ahead and accept that you got multiple offers, but none of them was, you know,
higher than that
no inspection, higher than asking, and you know what I mean? So the house is sold. Like, you know what I mean? So now you need to, you know, find a house. I'm like, I want a duplex.
Yeah.
Find me a duplex.
Yeah.
I need a duplex, right? I'm taking out profit and I'm putting it all on a duplex. Like, I mean, put it all on black. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
sense.
so it's like, so she's like, all right, cool, we'll start looking. So now in the closing, for me to sell the house, it was contingent of me buying another property. Couldn't find a property.
Yeah.
Couldn't find one. People was buying. This was right, like, this was right when interest rates would hit like 2%.
In 2021?
Yeah. Right when interest rates hit like 2%. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I was like, all right, well, I found another crib, and it was like listed for like, estimated value was like 220. They listed it for 200. And then they dropped it 20,000 because it was a estate sale. Kids was just trying to get rid of it because the parents just passed away. So I'm like, hey, let's go look at this house. She's like, you don't want that. You want a duplex, triplex. You know what I mean? That's what that's what you want. I was like, well, we can't find one. You know what I mean? And I don't want this, you know what I mean? I don't want this deal to fall through. She's like, the deal's not gonna fall through. The lady, she absolutely wants it. You know what I mean? It's hand money. She gave hand money that was $5,000 in hand money. So she back out the deal. I just get $5,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh no, let me look at this house. Go look at the house. Everything in there is stuck in the 50s. Everything in there. She's like, you want this? Why do you want this? I'm like, hey, well, look, I could take the wall out. I could put the kitchen in. Like, I could build something right here. Like, you know what I mean? So yard is huge. It's like 50 yards in the backyard. Like, it's huge. Like, 2-car garage. I got trucks. You know what I mean? Like, I got a 4-car driveway. I was like, I need the space more than I need, you know what I mean, the house. I'm not really worried about the house. Just look at the space around it. Like, you know what I mean? In the area that it's in, instant equity because they're selling it for $20,000 less just to get rid of it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, look, I'm instant equity $40,000 before I even touch it. I'm instant equity. Yeah. So I'm like, let's just do it. You're the boss, is what she told me. You're the boss. You know what I mean? If you want it, we get it. Like, you know what I mean? So we ended up writing it up. I got the house and sold the other house, and now the house is. I don't know if I want to list it though. I don't know if I want to list it.
You got attached.
I'm super attached.
You don't know you're not supposed to get attached to property.
I'm super attached. It's the space for me. You know what I mean?
If it works for you and you're good with that, then cool. Me, I'm not getting attached to shit. This is a family house, but at the end of the day, I don't pay to live here. No,
I am still looking for a duplex. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm still got my, you know what I mean, my fillers out there for a duplex or a triplex. But at the end of the day, it's like I could leave this house and go to anywhere and come back here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like and be okay. You know what I mean? The mortgage will never kill me. You know what I mean? And I can leave everything there. You know what I mean? The neighbor is quiet. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just it's a nice neighborhood to be in. Okay. So it's like, I love that house, but you know, now here's the thing. The fact that I bought the house with instant equity and I put equity into it by renovating everything top to bottom already, I could take that equity out and go get me something else. You know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, that's another reason why I fell in love with the house, because it's not costing me, you know what I mean, a lot of money. You know what I mean? So and I can still make money off of it. That's good. You know? So
I mean, at least you know what it is. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Like what my daughter know, her first house, I want her definitely to get a minimum 4 units. Yeah. Because she don't need a whole house. Yeah. I don't want her with a single family. His is a single, but we turned it into a 2. You know what I mean? So he still will make money. Plus, he'll have a studio in there to make more money. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and then if he decide, okay, I want to just rent out this whole place or even sell it, he can do that and then go to another space. but he can still live in that house for free.
Yeah.
I want my kids with no single family houses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And I'm their mother. So I don't want them with no single family.
Yeah. I mean,
live for free.
To be honest with you, that is the best advice you can give anybody. I tell people all the time, you know what I mean? If this is your first crib and you're going from an apartment, like you need to buy a duplex, triplex, quadplex. You need to be only because, first off, when you in a 2 or 3 bedroom property, you don't got that much stuff. Mm-hmm. You got your bedroom furniture, you got your living room furniture, dining room maybe. Like some people don't, but you know what I mean? Like, cool.
And at the end of the day, you don't know about maintenance.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You don't know about it.
Mm-hmm. And it helps to have another unit. Pay for maintenance.
Exactly.
Pay for your mortgage.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And pocket some change.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Live for free. But you can have it. Utilities not included. So now they're paying for them. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it really does make sense. I know a lot of people like feel like, oh, if I'm a bad house, why am I do a duplex?
Because they want that
because you don't have to live there.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. I want this home that I'm going to be killing myself to pay for this house. I'm never in it. Only the plants are going to be happy in this house.
Yes.
And that just don't make sense to me.
And a lot of people are scared of the 2 different loan types. FHA and conventional. So I'm telling people,
but you can still get an FHA for a minimum 4.
Right, but you can only get one.
Well, max 4.
But you can only get one. You can only have one FHA out at a time. Right. So when I tell people, it's like, use that FHA, put a minimum 3.5% down. You know what I mean? Get that unit, and in a year, refinance it into conventional. Refinance that crib into a conventional loan.
And then you can go somewhere else.
And use that FHA loan and go get you another one. Like, you know what I mean? Put that same 3.5% down.
You only need it for
else.
A year. You only need to be in it for a year.
Exactly. And people don't know that. That's something nobody's going. People don't tell us nothing, first off. Second. They don't. So it's like, for me to really know all of this, like I'm in a room full of.
You know about NACA?
Everything. And I don't.
I'm about to learn about NACA.
Oh yeah.
I'll share the information.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I'm about to learn about this NACA loan. Mm-hmm. And a lot of those are. I'm learning little tidbits. But on the 26th, I'm gonna do this class of learning it, and you can even buy down your interest in NACA.
Oh wow.
You don't have to go with no money to buy with NACA.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
No closing costs. No, I'm about to learn this shit.
That's for the people right there.
About to learn
for sure.
Shit.
Like yeah,
because I want him to do the NACA so we can get his house renovated and done. I want to learn about NACA so this little girl can get her maximum 4 unit property because that's all she needs is a little. She don't need all that shit. Let these 3 others, you live off of that shit. And then me, so I can go and get a few more properties. Yep. Yeah, and if they want to go further, then they got that shit.
And then you got me to come in and, you know what I mean, do everything for you.
Of course.
You stay overseas, I'll handle everything for you.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like
of course.
Renovating to rent it.
Salute
you know what I mean?
to that.
I got you on that. You
I'm
saying. You know what I mean?
I'm saying. Because we got shit to do. We trying to be multi-millionaires up in here and then soon to be billionaires.
Yes.
We don't have time to be playing these games.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't want to do the work anymore.
Yes.
I'm over it. Yeah. I mean, and a lot of people look at me because they see me as the party girl. I guess people dub me as like a socialite here. Like, I'm not a fucking socialite. I don't claim that shit. I just did events. But it was a need for it because there was no Caribbean events here that you dressed the fuck up. I like dressing up. It wasn't there. I just solved the solution. I solved the problem. But no, I don't want to. And when people see, like some people used to see me at Home Depot because that's where I started, doing my shit at Home Depot. I would be like dirty as hell, pants with paint all over it. They were like, bro, I'm like, I get dirty too.
Yeah.
I demo.
Yeah.
I paint.
Yeah.
I tile. I sand and do floors and shit and cabinets. I do all that shit. I said, but y'all don't know because I don't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't need to tell you everything.
Yeah.
Because this is me. This is all me. I love taking an ugly ass duckling and making a swan.
That's exactly how I am.
Don't you feel like a parent when you finish?
Yes.
Like I look back, I'll be sitting there looking like, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. I birthed this shit. That's how I be feeling.
And I like custom stuff too. So I put it's like a 20-foot bench in my house.
I see. That's the one that you showed me?
Yeah. So I put a 20-foot.
I didn't know that was your house. You just say you did this shit.
I do it all.
See, you play too much. You play too much. You didn't say.
I got houses that I.
You didn't say that one. The one that it showed me. That was your house.
That was my house.
See, you didn't say that was your house. You played too much.
I ain't supposed to say that.
See,
I ain't supposed to say that. You just supposed to know that I could do that.
Fuckery. That's the bullshit. I'm just saying. And so that tile that came down like this, that's your house. Ooh.
No, I can show you everybody.
That was some dope ass shit. Because now I've been looking at stuff like, damn, I could do this tile. Because I got tile for days.
But you gotta understand that the most people that I'm dealing with is renters. Landlords, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna show you the work that I can put. Anybody can paint a wall.
No, but
you know what I'm saying?
I want to put that in my shit though.
I will show you the max of what I could do, and you just if you want to go to the max, we could take it.
No, but the thing is like when it comes to that type of shit, like I'm in midterm. So if you're just doing it for regular renter, you still want to do some nice shit. If a lot of my places that I rent, if I don't see myself in it, I'm not going to rent it. You understand? It's just like food, because I do food too. If I don't see visually, if it don't catch me, taste don't catch me, I'm not serving it. I'm not serving it. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to serve it because I am food. You know what I mean? I'm not the biggest chef in the world, but at the end of the day, I got some credentials back there. But I'm not going to serve that food. That's why I don't know how some people serve some shit that they freaking serve. I've been to a restaurant and they had burnt rice. Rice is the cheapest shit ever. Why would you serve some fucking burnt rice? Dash away and then go do some more rice. Rice is fucking cheap.
Yeah, it is.
You could do regular long grain rice. You don't have to do basmati and jasmine and shit. Do some regular ass rice.
And it still be fire though. Flavors, seasonings. You know what I mean? Hit it with the bacon.
But you serving it burnt.
Yeah, no way.
This one place served me burnt ass macaroni and cheese. I'm like, this was burnt.
Not doing that. We're not doing
it was in Phoenix. I'm like, this was burnt. But the place, like the food was dope. It was the food was bomb as shit.
Yeah.
But that macaroni was burnt. I don't know why they didn't fucking. I know they smelled that shit. You can smell it.
You got to.
You can smell it.
You can even see it. You can see it, smell it, everything. Like,
you don't even gotta see it. You can fucking smell it.
Yeah.
And that shit, I'm just like, it was a little hole in the wall place in Phoenix. Their food was amazing. It was a soul food spot. Food was amazing. But they came with that burnt ass macaroni and cheese. I'm like, no, we can't do this. No. They did bring me something else. I don't even remember what that was. It wasn't memorable. But that fucking burnt macaroni and cheese was memorable.
Trash.
Yeah. All day. Trash. All friggin' day. No. But you played too much because you didn't tell me that was your house.
I'm not going to.
And I'm
You're not supposed to. I can't tell you that.
Now I'm like having mixed emotions right now.
Oh, I can show you some gray. I'm just saying, some gray walls.
This man,
if you want to see some gray walls, I can show you that too.
This man bamboozled me and didn't tell me it was his house. But that shit was dope. It was dope. So now when I'm looking at shit now, and I'm like, damn, he had that shit on it just went this way, and it wasn't just like,
I'm nice. But everybody don't want to pay for that. Now, if I do that type of work that I did in my house, that took a bathroom from $5,000 to $15,000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
technology's coming back.
Yeah. So If that's what you want, you know what I mean? Cool. If not, then that's fine. So I can show you some.
But still, it was just dope as shit. So
Yeah.
regardless of the matter, if I say, okay, I want something like that, and then your price is right, we gonna go there.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm gonna show you that off rip. I gotta do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to.
It just makes sense, though. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you don't want nobody that wants some regular ass shit. I don't care if it is a rental unit. Mm-hmm. You can just be like, all right, this is this, but you can get this for, at a lower rate and da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And done. You know what I mean?
I got a whole bunch of plain stuff that I did in my phone. Cool. Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
Man.
Yeah. I can, but that's something that I'm not gonna post. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna post that because that's
your shit. No, you don't want to. You don't want to post your.
I will show you
your custom stuff.
The extent of.
You can post your regular bullshit.
Right.
It ain't bullshit, but I'm just saying your regular shit. Yeah. You don't want to post your custom, but somebody else steal your shit. Yeah, somebody else steal your shit, and you created that.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I keep my eye on because we don't want you to go for your daytime. Girl be like, I don't because you is late. I don't got time for that shit. And you be like, Monica, damn. I'm like, damn, why you throw me under the bus?
It's all good, dude. It's all positive. You know what I mean?
Don't throw me under the bus. Pimpin' player from the Himalaya.
It's all positive. But,
damn.
Yeah. No, I got some stuff that's that's coming up. About to do some work out Johnstown, PA. About to do some work out there.
I thought you started already. You start?
No, so he's coming back. So the guy actually lives in Philly. So he's gonna I did a walkthrough with him. Yeah, we talked about everything. He added more stuff. So he's going So he's getting materials and whatnot, and he's going, you know what I mean, bring them all to the property, and then when I go out there, I'm gonna knock everything off. So, but yeah, I did start the other one that's in Braddock. I started that one. That's a bathroom I'm doing in Braddock. So yeah, so in between time, in the meantime, I still got stuff going on while working and going to school and managing my cleaning company, and yeah. Hey,
I ain't mad at you. So, do your shit.
My schedule stays full. I think for the past 2-3 months, I've been working 21 hours a day for the past 2 months. And once I graduate from school, that's going to stop. But it's a sacrifice. You know what I mean?
Are you in your 40s yet?
No, I'm 33.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, my son's age.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Oh, I could have birthed you.
Yeah. No sleep. Probably I look like I'm 50, but no sleep. But.
It was just like that. Because, if you was my age, I don't know. You'd be broke down. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But no. Okay. No, that's
a lot going on.
You got time to knock out what you need to knock out, and then whenever you're ready to retire, you're good.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep. So the goal is to retire by 40, 45. So
mine was 50.
I think I'm on track.
I got another year.
Mm-hmm. And retiring is just passive income.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be a full retire.
It ain't gonna be a full retirement, but it's just gonna be passive income. You know what I mean? I can stay at a job until 65 if I feel like it, or just collect passive income. You know what I mean?
I left my job 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I ain't looked back.
So
tunnel vision.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. But that's good. You're on a good track.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Appreciate
Kudos
it.
to you.
Thank you.
And I wish you so much luck, which you are, because we're about to start working together.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the next picture that I show you is gonna be your house. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying
You know what I mean? All the custom work that you want done.
No, especially downstairs when we get to the downstairs, and then his shit, you know, because you'll be working on his project too. Because he has some. I ain't gonna put his stuff out there, but he has some dope stuff that I'm like, okay, you gonna have to work with the architect to build that in there and stuff. Because I don't even know how that's going to work out. But he seen something. He was just like, I want that. I'm like, okay. But yeah, you're gonna be working with him on his project too. So once we finish down the street, we'll be on his, and then after his, then we'll be on my next one. But I am gonna have that cleaned out, and because my next one is not gonna be huge, like a lot. I know I gotta get that roof done. That'll be the first thing. But like as far as everything else, it's gonna be Section 8, and I'm gonna do nice, because I have to be able to live and see myself living in that property. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna be like extravagant to where it's gonna take a long time to do. I just want the architect going, figure out how we're gonna separate this house, and I say, and I might not even need an architect for that for real.
Right? You probably don't. I mean, if joists are exposed.
No. In mine, no, it's everything solid. It's his that needs to. The joist needs to be redone and all of that good stuff to get it solidified. But
structural engineers are expensive but worth it.
He's gonna get that. But it's just more so the joists and stuff for the flooring. And because it's a brick house, it's a brick house. It's good, solid foundation. It's just, I don't know what the fuck happened to those damn flooring. That one flooring in there. Well, the roof. That's the roof. What it was.
Roof can. Oh man. The roof can cause so much damage to the property. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it was that roof.
Chimneys as well. Chimneys too.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for them too. The mortar inside the bricks of the chimney can disintegrate, and you know what I mean, get water can leak in from the edges of the chimney that surrounds the roof. There's a lady that got her whole entire roof done, and she started getting water damage after the roof was done. Now the roofer came out and said, this chimney needs to be repointed. He didn't.
Oh, he said it.
He said it.
Oh, okay, and they didn't do it.
She didn't want to do it. She's like, no, the chimney's fine. It's just I'm getting a leak from the opposite side. He's like, well,
if this roofer came and said your chimney needs repointing, why didn't you get that shit done?
She didn't believe him. So
she was up there.
She was up there. She wasn't. So over time, she she started getting a little leak coming from the chimney. But you couldn't see it because
and that mortar coming like sand after so many years.
Yes.
It's like sand, like mine's. Like my house is old, and rats bored in because it was just like sand. You know what I mean? Yep. And they came from next door when they was working in their garage over there. Why they come over here? Because I had a whole stockpile in the basement because I was a couponer. I used to so they was eating up my stockpile. Oh, man. I had to bring it upstairs until I got rid of them damn. At first I thought it was mice, and I'm like, then we caught one, and I had him doing my stuff. And I was like, B, that's not a mouse. That's a rat. It's big. And if they get upstairs, I'm moving. Y'all can have this house. We not doing that.
But you got that stuff you gotta look out for. You know what I mean? You gotta listen to some contracts. Some contractors will try to upsell you and try to get out on you and stuff like that. But then you just
get somebody else to come and check it out.
Man. Even when people do, I do work for people. I'd be like, look, you could get 3 or 4 opinions. Like the one guy that I'm working with, he's like, I just want to run everything through you. I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I trust you. I just want to run everything through you. I'm like, I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 roofers out here to see if this roof is right? It's gonna take time. I'm not just gonna call you back tomorrow and give you a price, right? He's like, no, it's fine, that's cool, I trust you. I was like, all right, cool. So I sent him all all the paperwork I got, you got. Like, you know what I mean? And this is what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, which one you think I should go with? You met them all. Which one you think this was cool? Did you think this is the one in the middle that, you know what I mean, I should go with? Or you think it's the one that's cheaper? Or
Yeah.
I'm like, to be honest with you, it's the second to last guy. I think you should go with him.
Mm-hmm.
Showed me his work. He did a couple houses down the street. You know what I mean? From this house.
So go check it out.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's
it's like,
cool.
yeah, you should go with this guy. So you know what I mean? Like, and people appreciate that. You know what I mean? You spending money like it's your money.
I'm saying.
People call you back. I got multiple callbacks. People is like, hey,
because you ain't trying to beat them. That's why.
Man, I don't want nobody. I don't like that bad karma. I don't want that to come back on me. So
yeah,
I'm gonna take care of everything I can. You know. But I definitely appreciate you for having me.
I appreciate you for wanting even to come on.
Saying?
You just met me because some people be like,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, all right, cool.
I feel like I need to be a little bit more vocal this year. So this is.
Well, you was great today.
Coming out of my box, you know what I mean?
Well, you did good.
You're going to see a lot more.
You get me on a day where my allergies want to act all stupid and shit. I'm all crying and everything.
I'll come back.
Trying to keep the tears and shit away. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we definitely got to do it again. Yeah. And yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah. Again, I appreciate you. Don't want you late on your appointment. Yeah. And yeah, so this guy right here, this guy.
Look out for me. I'm coming.
That's Reece. He seems like he's going to be that one-stop shop. So if you want more information, I am going to put his information in the description part of this YouTube. So you can contact him if you need his services here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and outside. Because you see, he said he will bring your car from wherever. You know what I mean? He's about that life, okay? So contact Reece. His information will be in there. And we out here. This is Monica, a.k.a. Bronin, a.k.a. Roller Girl Travels. And I am here in location of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the cool time. And I don't like it. But it's all good because y'all got to know Reece. And you will be able to utilize him.
For sure.
So, ciao.
Peace.